Leadership is bravery. Leadership is inspiration. Leadership is humility. Leadership is the sharing of resources. Leadership is a willingness to execute while motivating others to do the same. Leadership is change. Receiving the ICAN Leadership Award meant everything to me. It was really, really huge, and I felt like I could inspire those, coming behind me to keep moving forward and to step out and to be the change. My mom used to always say, be the change you want to see in the world. My name is Racquel Henderson. I am the Scott Pathway Coordinator here at Metropolitan Community College. My approach to leadership is basically grounded in collaboration. I like to really think that I have this superpower where I can kind of will people into being the best versions of themselves. A time when I exhibited each of the 4 C's, right before Christmas time, Legacy Crossing Apartments was closed down and all of the families, hundreds of families, were displaced. So myself, with the help of another member in community, created a meal train to assist these families with taking away the barrier of food insufficiency in meals while they were forced to move out. So we creatively came up with this idea. It was full of confidence because we knew that we could do it greatly. We collaborated with community members and organizations to get donations. Some things were, out of our own pocket. We also collaborated to assist with U-Haul fees and different things like that, Christmas presents, and it just was full of compassion because everyone was empathetic to what they were going through. I see those 4 C's at Metropolitan Community College every day. All departments, all staff, all people work collaboratively with each other, students, peers, different things like that. Metro is a very compassionate college. We have populations that range in different ages, socioeconomic status, ethnicity, and race backgrounds, and so Metro is very intentional with being compassionate to the needs of our community. Things that we have in place like a meal pantry, a pass to class where students can have unlimited bus fare to get back and forth for the quarter. Metro has a laptop hotspot program, so students that have that as a barrier are able to have internet and complete their work on a suitable device. And so just different things like that. And Metro is very creative in these things. Additionally, Metro has a workforce innovations department that creates opportunities for members of the community that are not students. The added benefit of students that are recipients of the Walter Scott Foundation Scholarship is a compassionate scholarship. It's very creative. It doesn't operate like any other scholarship on campus. Our students receive dedicated, intensive, and intrusive support, along with programming that I always like to say, you're gonna leave me with more than a degree, because they are trained on financial literacy. They are trained on how to build credit, how to create a budget. They're trained on self-care, even basic skills like how to cook or how to just ground yourself. Successful leadership to me is one that is rooted in compassion and confidence. I look for my leaders to be confident so they can confidently lead me. I look for them to be compassionate, not just to me, but to my situations, to my family life, to things that may come up. I look for them to be creative in developing me and not be afraid to develop me more than themselves. I would like for them to be selfless. Don't be afraid to pour into someone so much that they surpass you, because that should be the goal. I help people all the time with jobs and different things that end up making more than me. But for me, it's an accomplishment. I did that. For future nominees, I would say dare to be different, dare to stand out, dare to be the first. With connecting that to the ICAN Leadership Award, I feel like I can give other women in my situation or in various situations that I've lived through, I feel like I can give them hope. Whether you are a survivor of domestic violence, or you have been homeless, or just been through a lot of things, that's not the end of your journey. And that's what this award, something else that it meant to me was being able to give them hope of one day being here or anywhere else. You don't have to be a vice president or a big executive to be a leader in your own way and in your environment. And it doesn't even have to take place in the workplace. You can be a leader in your community. You can be a leader with your kids. And your past doesn't define your present or your future. You kind of dictate that and control that. I was walking out of prison years ago, and they said I wouldn't make it. They said, I'll see you soon, you'll be back. Then I was walking on the stage to receive the ICAN Leadership Award, and so anything is possible.